is enough said.
What's up, Heat Nation? Happy Friday, you guys. Your boy Ernest here. Back with another Miami Heat Talk video. Would really appreciate the support, you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel as we push for 6,000 subscribers. And together, let's go on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. Just a quick reminder, you guys, the Miami Heat have a game tonight against the Brooklyn Nets. This is a game that you need to win. Every game's a must game at this point. You're a 6-seed team with a 25-24 record. You get a win tonight, you're 2 games above 500. We got Boston on Monday. That's going to be a tough game. But we have a lot to celebrate about, you guys. Yes, the Heat did trade Jimmy Butler. Yes, we have some great new additions who I feel are going to help this Miami Heat team moving forward. Because what have I mentioned, you guys? It is crucial for the Miami Heat to make the 2025 playoffs. Because if they do, certain draft picks that they have will be kept. If we don't make the playoffs this season, we will lose our 2026 and 2028 future first-round draft pick to OKC Thunder and to the Charlotte Hornets. So it's crucial that we make the playoffs this season. However, I feel that we are going to do that now because with these additions that we've had. Just to recap, you guys, the Miami Heat were going crazy on the trade deadline. The Miami Heat traded Jimmy Butler to the Golden State Warriors as a part of a multi-team trade. And in return, they were able to get back Andrew Wiggins, PJ Tucker, Kyle Anderson, and a protected top 10 first-round draft pick from the Golden State Warriors this year, or it becomes unprotected in 2026. That's a big one, you guys. We'll get to that one in just a moment. But the Heat weren't done. Yesterday, a few hours before the trade deadline, they flipped PJ Tucker, who was happy to be a Miami Heat player again. Nah, you did us dirty back then, bro. You going to Toronto. And in return, the Miami Heat got Davion Mitchell. Davion Mitchell, who is a crafty, speedy, defensive-minded point guard. This is a guy that fits the Miami Heat culture to a T, you guys. He is defensive-minded. He's quick. He facilitates. He's great with the ball in his hands. This dude is a pest defensively. Perfect with this system. Andrew Wiggins, an amazing two-way player, which is something that fits perfectly next to Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, and Kel'el Ware. And then you get Kyle Anderson. That's just the cherry on the top. Kyle Anderson, you guys, I mean, he has 3 more years left in his contract, so you have to figure that out. But this is a kid who averaged double digits a few years ago. Put him in this Miami Heat culture, you may get the best out of him. Now, it was reported that Andrew Wiggins may not be playing today against the Brooklyn Nets. They may save him for Monday against the Boston Celtics, which makes sense. They got to get acclimated in the system, learn the offense, learn the playbook. I get all that. I think it was a good, smart trade. I know a lot of people may talk bad against it, may say things like the Miami Heat could have gotten more. Maybe you're right. But at the end of the day, you turned Jimmy Butler and Josh Richardson, 2 guys that were not playing on this roster, and you flipped it for Andrew Wiggins, Davion Mitchell, and Kyle Anderson. And the fact that you are the 6th seed with a possibility of getting the 4th seed with these next 31 games, anything is possible. Now, I also thought another thing was funny. Andrew Wiggins is going to be wearing number 22 for the Miami Heat, which is really cool. It's not a knock on Jimmy. That was Andrew Wiggins' number, so I thought that was pretty funny. But here's something that I want to talk about, you guys. Trading for Andrew Wiggins and Davion Mitchell could have meant a lot more than what we think. Look at the current starting lineup that we have. Kel'el Ware, Bam Adebayo. A revelation at the center in the power forward position. Tyler Hero starting at the point guard. But then you have 2 players, Haywood Highsmith and Duncan Robinson, starting at the small forward shooting guard position. At times, they play very good. At times, they help. But then at times, you see that there's certain holes on the roster. So I looked at Andrew Wiggins for the trade, and you think automatically Andrew Wiggins slides in as the starting small forward. And then you look at the shooting guard position, and you think, okay, you can leave Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson. Maybe you can start Haywood Highsmith next to Tyler Hero. Give it more of a defensive presence. But you guys, Tyler Hero's natural position is the 2 guard. Davion Mitchell is a defensive-minded, pass-first point guard, which in this team with Kel'el Ware, Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, Andrew Wiggins, I think that might be a better fit. So look at this starting lineup, you guys. Kel'el Ware, Bam Adebayo, Andrew Wiggins, Tyler Hero, and Davion Mitchell. I think that's a dangerous starting lineup. If you start Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson in the backcourt, I mean, yes, there's a tiny little defensive liability. It is protected with Kel'el Ware clogging up the paint and Bam Adebayo having the ability to guard multiple positions. Let's not forget the fact that Andrew Wiggins is an incredible defensive player as well. But if you put Davion Mitchell as the starting point guard next to Tyler Hero, it's going to alleviate Tyler Hero from having to defend the opposing guard's best point guard. Because a lot of point guards in the NBA are score first, ball dominant point guards. You put Davion Mitchell on those guys, be a pest defensively, allow Tyler Hero to just be free to play his offensive game, with Andrew Wiggins, Bam Adebayo, and Kel'el Ware being the defensive pests they are. I think that could be one of the best starting lineups in the NBA. Having Nikola Jovic, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Duncan Robinson coming off the bench, having Haywood Highsmith, Terry Rozier as options as well. That's another thing, you guys. Davion Mitchell, I look at the way Davion Mitchell plays, and I think he might beat out Terry Rozier for minutes. I didn't even add Terry Rozier's name. He can also be a piece as well. Spo's been playing an 8-man rotation lately, but with this trade, he may up it to 9. Now, you'll also notice I didn't mention Kyle Anderson's name, you guys. I mean, adding him into this rotation is going to be tricky. Because you have Kel'el Ware, Bam Adebayo starting. Nikola Jovic comes off the bench for either of those guys. When they come out, I think that works. Really, Kyle Anderson is going to be there to play those minutes that Kevin Love plays. You know, when Bam and Kel'el Ware go into foul trouble, kind of like they did the last game. Kevin Love played 7 minutes. That's going to be where Kyle Anderson plays right now. The Heat were trying to send him to Toronto. So the question if they have any space for him on this roster really depends. If someone gets into foul trouble or, God forbid, injury, that's where he'll have his opportunity. But he is a good piece to have there just in case. I think this trade that the Miami Heat did, you guys, is going to be a lot better than people think. Andrew Wiggins, Davion Mitchell, these are Miami Heat culture type of guys. You plug them on this roster with this current team, I like it. I like our odds. And the fact that we're already a 6 seed, fighting for a possible 4th seed, these are 2 guys that are going to help us. So Heat Nation, let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think about a potential lineup of Kel'el Ware, Bam Adebayo, Andrew Wiggins, Tyler Hero, and Davion Mitchell as a starting lineup? Or do you prefer something different? Maybe some people, I mean, I know there can be an incredible defensive lineup. If you want to stop certain teams, you'll throw Kel'el Ware, Bam Adebayo, Andrew Wiggins, Haywood Highsmith, and Davion Mitchell out there. That's a straight defensive lineup. But you need a scorer, Tyler Hero. So I think that's the perfect starting lineup. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe as we push for 6,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. Until next time, your boy Ernest out, and that is enough said.